Okay, another example of how to solve for a system of linear equation using substitution. Now, in this system of equation, if we take a look, even though I can go ahead and just eliminate the y, but I want to substitute instead. So what I want to do is that I want to take one of these two equations and solve for the variable y, and then take that variable y, take the value expression of that variable y and plug it back into the other one. Now, let's say I want to pick the second one. So I want to solve for y in the second equation. Well, really, I got 4x plus y equals 8. If I just subtract 4x to both sides, guess what? My new second equation is going to be y equals negative 4x plus 8. Now with y equal negative 4x plus 8, I can just go ahead and plug it back into the first equation easily. So that means my first equation will be 2x minus, instead of y, I'm going to have parentheses minus 4x plus 8 equal to positive 1. Now, it's very important to put whatever you're substituting in the parentheses, especially in the case where you have a minus sign on the front, because the minus sign on the front usually represent the invisible negative one. So regardless of whether you have a minus or plus, always put whatever you're substituting inside a parenthesis so that you can make sure your calculations is not wrong. So with the invisible negative 1 on the front, I get to distribute it in. That means my first equation will now be, keeping the 2x, negative 1 times negative 4x is going to be plus 4x. Negative 1 times positive 8 is going to be minus 8, and then equal to positive 1. So with the parentheses right there, when we distribute the numbers in front of it, that's how we get rid of the parentheses. Now combining like terms on the right, I got 6x minus 8 equal to 1. And add 8 to both sides in order to solve for x. I got 6x equal to 9. Divide both sides by 6 to get x by itself. I get x equals 9 over 6, but 9 over 6 can be reduced down to 3 over 2. Or simplify down to 3 over 2, I should say. So x equals 3 over 2. Now with x being 3 over 2, I get to plug it back in here and just solve for y. So I got 4 times x, which is 4 times 3 over 2 plus y equal to 8. Well, let's see, 4 multiply 3 over 2 is the same as 4 over 1 multiply 3 over 2. But hey, the denominator 2 is a multiplicative factor of itself, and now 4. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So I get 2 over 1, 2 over 1, which is 2, 3 over 1, which is 3. 2 times 3, that's going to be 6, plus y equal to 8. And so we got, and after subtracting 6 to both sides, we got y equal to positive 2. So the solution is 3 over 2. 3 over 2 comma 2, which is the same as the, either the first or the second example that we did. So you see, we can just manipulate the system of equation a little bit, and we get to jump from one technique to another right away. And we still get the same result no matter what, as long as we make sure that all of our calculations are correct at every tiny step.